good morning. Before I go deeper into our discussion today, I would like to introduce myself, Amira, as the moderator, and four others panel. We have four other panel, which is Miss Hazika, Miss Liana, Miss Suhana, and Miss Atika. Our group has chosen the advertising issue for the topic of our discussion today. The issue of advertising is very big if we want to discuss in depth. So we narrow the scope by choosing the issue of overclaim statement in the advertising of cosmetic product in Malaysia. It is incomplete if I continue to the problem and factor that drive such thing to happen. Therefore, I will briefly explain what is actually advertising issue of overclaim statement in cosmetic product. Lately, people are never get out of cosmetic product, especially teenagers and middle-aged women. Cosmetic products are used for several reasons, including to look beautiful and to look bright. Owner of cosmetic have taken advantage of our negligence and forgetfulness of consumer to look beautiful by stating that their product are able to bright the skin as early as 7 days. Their product this is their tactic to monarchy the attention of consumer. Even we know it is impossible to look bright as soon as possible if they do not use the prohibited ingredients such as tretinoin, hydroquine, and betamethasone 17 valerate. Okay. Now I would like to ask, did you guys know what is the act and law that is related to our issue? Okay. If we look from the legal point of view provided for cosmetic advertising, there is a code for Malaysia advertising practices that cosmetic founder must follow before they advertise the advertisement. According to the Malaysia Advertising Code of Practice, there are some unauthorized claims in cosmetic that they cannot advertise, which is the claim that a product has special properties must be supported acceptable as evidence that the ingredient are actually for the stated purpose. Second, the advertisement must follow all the code of practice conduct and should not contain any claim and implication or any such provision, and at the end of the day will cause skin problems such as skin cancer and any harmful to our body. Okay. So I move to the next step, which is problem and factors. I would like to ask Miss Hazika, what is your opinion toward problem and factor of overclaim in advertising cosmetic product?
Okay, so thank you, Ms. Amira, for the question. We could see that there are so many companies that offer these personal beauty products, and we often seem to be experiencing a major wave in the business of personal beauty products. With the establishment of companies that sell beauty products and generate profits that often exceed millions of dollars a year for each company. So you see this problem in overclaiming cosmetics products in Malaysia occur when merchants want instant profits. We could see that cosmetic traders in Malaysia are increasingly a lot, and most of the Malaysians nowadays would launch cosmetics products on social media, from actors, artists to everyday people. So this problem has impacted peer pressure. We could see that stress has broken out between these two traders. They were pressured to sell their goods at high prices and claim the products true. Peer pressure is a perception that in order to be liked or valued by them, one must do the same things as other people of one's age and social circle. So when we have seen so many cosmetic traders in Malaysia, these successful cosmetic millionaires are often motivated by the urge to get rich quickly. Now, this is the problem. They want to get rich quickly, so they tend to overclaim the ingredients, for example, in the products. So, even though the situation between the cosmetics millionaires and these new traders is very different, but those who make this cosmetic millionaire and either will take their advice blindly. For example, for entrepreneurs, these cosmetic millionaires say that it is an important medication to have resources that produce passive income to grow our wealth in further. So this is why traders or cosmetic traders tend to overclaim more in their products because they want their products to be sold ASAP or as soon as possible. And this has create another factor from the problem that has occurred. So when this problem occurred, this another factor came into the problem. So the factor is that there are too many of population that are interested in making their own goods, because the opportunity to encourage the public to be active in the development of cosmetics. You see, they have seen people, they have seen the before people, which is the cosmetic traders. They get instant reach. So these people has been inspired to get rich overnight, and it is the lack of current employment opportunities as well have driven individuals to start their own cosmetic companies as a new source of income. So you see, the steps are very easy to establish your own cosmetics company. Actually, it's not that hard. You don't have to have a degree in medicine, or you don't have to be a scientist. What you need to have is the money to invest. We have cosmetic stores offer supplies from the OEM factory, which is the original equipment manufacturer. So these existing facilities have made cosmetics distributors to have their own cosmetics at costly price and decide to overclaim their ingredients through the advertising to get wealth, to get rich quickly when advertising their products. Because what I said just now, the peer pressure, when you have so many people, for example, when you have so many people selling lip balm, so you want your lip balm to be sold as well, so you tend to overclaim the ingredients through the advertising to get your lip balm to be sold as such, so you can be rich because you are peer pressured. Okay. So furthermore, these customers is also impacted by the name of the product when it comes to skincare or cosmetic products. They prefer to purchase a well-known items that suit the pattern or success of the products without referring to health experts. Businesses who truly embrace their brands are those that consumers can recognize. So we could see that these businesses have a good marketing strategies in creating a successful brand. And given this, most of the brand-related commercials, they frequently aim to create a positive brand image by getting across the point that the brand can be trusted and consumers can rely on it. Thus, branding can turn a product into something more desirable by cultivating choice and loyalty, leading to repeated sales and sometimes improved profit margins. So that's what happens when you tend to, or when certain traders tend to overclaim ingredients in their advertisement product. Thank you. Back to you, Miss Amira.
Thank you, Miss Hazika, for your opinion. Next, we are moving to the next phase, which is views on the problem and how to solve it. What is Miss Liana views toward the problem and how to overcome it. Miss Liana, could you provide your opinion toward this?
Okay, thank you, Miss Amira, for the questions. So basically, the main reason why we can see the problem occur is because of lack of information among the user itself. As we know, these kind of people become the main target for the seller out there to buy their products. As we know, most of them are claiming their products do not contain such as a mercury inside. But then, after the Ministry of Health making a test at their products, they can found something like mercury and the scodia poison inside them. So in the same times, one of the top product that we can see at the market right now is VSL Beauty. As you guys know, if you have heard about this product before, Ministry of Health actually have come out with press statement that VSL product is one of the listed product that contains schedule poison. But then we can still see most of them out there still selling the products and also still use that products. It's because the user itself. Some of them already know that this product contains mercury, but the seller claim that that one is the fake one. And another, for the user part, they rely on the seller itself, where most of the seller claim that they can become the beauty consultant. Actually, beauty consultant refer to someone that have certificate in that kind of platform. And in the same times, Ministry of Health already comes with one statement that this kind of products cannot be sold anymore or distributed anymore, or they will offense under the control of drugs and cosmetic regulation 1984. But as I mentioned before, we can still see this product being sold out there and no action being taken through the selling effect. Because of that, it's back to us as a user. We must be the smart user to choose and to know what types of ingredients in our products, in our cosmetics products, so that it will not affect our internal and external health. So for the in order to solve this kind of problem, what can we do is by spreading awareness widely. Even though this is one of the old version of solution, but we actually not doing this kind of solution properly, where we're not spreading the awareness widely. What we can do is maybe we can create an association all around the world. I mean, like in Malaysia, we might have a main part of association, and then we have the sub part of it all around the world, and we must have the same missions and goal in order to run this solution. So we can do spread awareness by face-to-face, online and offline campaign, and also get involved with the broadcast and printed media. So for the face-to-face spreading awareness, we can do seminar, especially for the new entrepreneur out there, as been mentioned by Miss Hazika just now regarding the entrepreneur that want to be rich, right? So we must educate them regarding what kind, as Miss Hazika told, most of them do not have any certificate to produce their own products, right? So we must educate the new entrepreneur that what kind of products they need to sell out there without give any harmful to the user. It's not just about the profit. It's about the value that we can deliver to the user. And we also can tell the user through the seminar regarding the list of ingredients that they need to avoid that might have in their products, cosmetic. And then the next part is based on the online and offline campaign. For the online part, we can run like a Facebook and Instagram ads in order to tell people out there regarding the effect and the effect of wearing mercury products or harmful products. And the last one is based on the broadcast and printed media. We can do like For example, interview session with someone that professional in these sectors, so that we're able to share to the public regarding the harmful product they need to avoid. So as last part of my view, I think that as a user, everything back to us as a user. We must be a smart user in order to take care of our own self from this kind of issue. In the same times, we must remind the user for not to directly believe on the advertisement that been spread by the seller. So that's all from me. Thank you, Miss Amira.
Thank you, Miss Liana, for your views and the way to overcome it. Next, Miss Suhana, what is your opinion toward this?
Thank you, Miss Nur Amira. Okay, from my view is human desire. They have ever heard it. Human desire have always wanted to look beautiful and perfect in all aspects, especially among women. And this has been completely exploited by several reckless cosmetic product operators by manufacturing and selling cosmetic products. They do not meet the authorities' requirement. With women like us who want to look beautiful in easily and quickly way are their main focus, okay? Furthermore, they prefer to purchase cosmetic products that are readily available at cheap price, leading them to look for an alternative way to buy cosmetic products, even though they do not meet the specification and are still preferably sold on the market. This phenomena is clearly seen on the basis of a newspaper headline that we can see on the newspaper. Clearly seen on the basis of newspaper headline that female consumers learn to use artificial products because a popular brand, like Miss Liana says, PSL, is attached to it, even though that product could have harmful effects on their skin. So for the suggestion, I suggest that control on consumer health and product safety in Malaysia. We as a consumer, we need protection, okay, to regulate issues related to user rights. The provisions of the Consumers' Rights Act are also applied in order to protect the rights of customers in order to prevent adverse threats to low-quality products containing banned substances. Consumer safety is increasingly becoming a function of modern law that has started to be accepted. This shows the right to consumers' protection rather than what is thought to be an easy and trivial matter, but government and society have already started to take it seriously. Authorities that are now more conscious of consumer safety needs in the cosmetic industry. Users also have the right to be shielded from the advertisement of product or service that can affect their health and their life. The government has developed a variety of alternatives to overcome this limitation by implementing several regulations to protect consumer interests from activities and items that may be detrimental to consumers, such as the use of the different chemicals like harmful chemicals in the selling of products and goods. Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you, Miss Suhana. Next, we are moving to the last panel, Miss Atika. Miss Atika, what is your views toward this problem, and provide some way to overcome it?
Okay, thank you to Miss Nur Amira as the moderator. Okay, my ideas or view about my ideas or views about this issue is the product that use advertising medium are capable to make profit because they can cross national border and easily accessible by their customer. Okay, as we know, the development of information and communication technology has given chance to the entrepreneurs to promote their product through the internet. Okay, next they can reach their target audience by do promotion in their social media. Okay, the ability to allow people engage in cosmetic production has attract the founders to produce their own product. As we can see nowadays, many products are introduced in television or social media by saying that the resulting of their product are able to solve customer problem. Okay, as we know, people, especially the women, will be easily attracted to beauty advertising because they consider beauty is important to their appearance. Okay, the most worrying thing is when the founder using unsafe material in their product due to their lack of knowledge. They use chemical to get a cute effect in their product. Okay, next, the cost of this ingredient also lower and can get easily, so the founder can make a lot of profit by using this material. Okay, for the suggestion, I suggest to the consumer to make a report on the product at the link of SCCA, which is Public Complaints Management System. Okay, all to overcome this problem, all parties play an important role to settle down the overclaimed product. Because there are still many entrepreneurs who claiming excessive product advantage in television broadcast, social media, and so on. This situation will make many customers deceive to use the product without thinking about the long-term effect. For the solution, the users can make a report at SCCA website about the product. Okay, SCCA is a medium of reporting our complaints related to dissatisfaction or appreciation or inquiry regarding to the service of the product. The users can complain whether the product contains substances that are harmful or unsafe to use. So the responsible party will take an action to investigate the product. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Atika. Okay, thank you for the answers and opinion. Okay, well, what I can sum up from our discussion is, at the end of the day, we as consumers should be smart consumers and not easily being fooled by ridiculous cosmetic advertisement. Study first whether the ingredient used are safe for us in terms of health, or otherwise it will harm us later. Okay, now, I would like to thanks to all the panel for the answers and views toward this issue, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mira,
Thank
for
you,
having
Miss
us.
Amira.
Thank you, Miss Amira also.